I think we're being unfair on ourselves, exerting more pressure daily, trying to become something we might not even want to become because we base our definition of success by societal standards. When this year started, it just felt like a whistle was blown somewhere. And the race started. Everyone just got busy. And I got even more exhausted just watching. Going on to social media, it was an announcement after an announcement of achievements from the past year. How someone managed to get this done. How someone managed to achieve this in the past year. And I look at it and I'm baffled. Because last year was such a difficult year. I think in such a tough year, how were they able to do this? I mean, the only thing I was trying to do was stay alive. I was constantly trying to keep my head above water, battling and making sure I don't sink. And yet other people seem to have been just smooth sailing through the year. And because I'm human, I can't help but feel that I'm so behind in life. I just feel so stuck in one place and not going anywhere. The progress other people are making versus the standstill I feel I am currently at in my life. I feel like it's not talked about enough. That it's okay that we feel the way we feel. That actually there are a lot more people in the world who feel the same way, who feel like they're behind in life. I had a chat with 3 of my friends this week, and one of them said something that I'll never forget. She said, "What is it that you're feeling like you're behind?" Because there's no universal guide to where you're supposed to be in life. So you need to identify what it is that makes you feel that way and address it. Because you are where you are because you're on your own path, different to the rest of the world. But as we were having this conversation, I couldn't help but pick up that I was not the only person in the room who felt that way. In some way, different to the way I put it, other people reflected upon how they feel they could be far than where they are now. How they feel they could have achieved more than they have now. We sat there in a moment of silence and just reflected on our lives. And even when we stood up and everyone went their separate ways, I couldn't help but feel sad that such a feeling roams in our hearts, because it's not a nice feeling. It's not a nice thing to think of yourself, that you're behind in life. I've made a decision to catch myself in the moments when I feel that way, when I get anxious and think that I'm behind in life, because what those moments only do for me is that they rob me of my happiness. I fail to propel forward in life because I'm anxious about the future. And I've made a resolution that instead of thinking, what could I have done better? What can I achieve more? When will I achieve this? Maybe I will focus my mind on really enjoying the process, the journey, until I achieve what I want to achieve. Because it's not the destination that matters, right? It's really the journey and the company that you have on that journey. And for a really long time, I did not understand that. Feeling anxious will rob you of your joy. Comparing yourself and always asking yourself when, instead of how can I achieve this and enjoy the journey whilst I am moving towards achieving it. That little shift in mindset had a huge impact in my life. Lack of clarity. I feel I've not really taken time to think about what I want to do. I've not really meditated upon the things that make me feel fulfilled and happy. Most times I found myself changing careers because I saw how well other people were doing in their chosen paths. So it's been a constant battle of confusion, not really being clear. And I need to resolve in taking time to be clear on what I really want to do. Stop comparing yourself to well-curated realities. All you're seeing is your perception of what their realities actually are. Stop comparing yourself to well-curated realities. Instead of thinking you're behind, appreciate what other people expose, the beauty around the world. Practice gratitude for the little moments you experience and everything you have. I saw a tweet the other day that said, someone somewhere would love to have your job, be your age, be at your current weight, have your friends. So be kind to yourself and rest in the comfort knowing that you are doing your best. You are doing the best you can, and that's all that matters. Be patient for the hard work you're planting now, for it will only bloom when its season is due. It's also taken me a mindset shift to start looking at this with gratitude, to appreciate the time other people take to show us the beauty happening all around the world and the beauty happening in their lives. I mean, there's so much bad news every single day. There are enough bad things happening. And because of those people who take time to show the pockets of joy, the colorful moments they're having in their lives, the wonderful places that they're traveling, it gives me an opportunity to fill my mind with the most amazing things that I'll possibly be able to also do one day. And so I now practice gratitude instead of comparing myself to other people.